All right, so what is Orgonite? So I'm going to get into it, tell you how Orgonite come about, um, and what this produces is Orgone energy. So the word Orgone energy or Orgone was made up by Dr. Wilhelm Reich. So he found out that this Orgone energy exists. Okay, he proved it. So there's other names for this, but this is what he called it. So the other names are, if you're a scientist, there's 0 point energy, or chi, mana, or prana in yoga, or life force energy or consciousness energy. There's other names for it as well, like there's scalar or scalar wave, scalar energy, which is more like probably going to be the new age stuff that's coming out, more called scalar. You will see devices and that coming up saying scalar in the near future, or it's starting to come out now. But these here produce that. Now, Dr. Wilhelm Reich, now he didn't create this Orgonite. He actually created Orgone accumulators, which is like a big box that he would make with layers of organic and inorganic materials. So the organic being like sheep's wool or beeswax or organic cotton, and then the organic being metals. So he'd layer them like that, and he'd sit people in these boxes, basically, and he was relieving symptoms of cancer and all, you name the disease. Well, he was doing a lot, and curing people and just fixing them up and relieving all the symptoms and stuff like that. So this energy, we are made up of this energy. We're basically this scalar energy device in a way, like ourselves. Everything is energy. So these here can basically bring us back in energy alignment, basically, and make it so our immune system is better and stronger, and just many, many things. Make us sleep better, recover better, and that's what you're going to find out in the future, that this stuff really does exist. Now, he was really suppressed by the FDA and just all sorts of stuff. They shut him down basically and threw him in jail, but you can look into that yourself. I've done that, and you can find out all the information. Now, years pass, and then Dr. Carl Wells, he created Orgonite. Now, this is a structure. This is what this is. This is Orgonite. This is what I make. Now, I've got pendants all up here. These here are more like your tower busters sort of size. And I do have some pyramids. I've got more of these too, by the way. And these here are your discs, your charge plates. All right. So I'll tell you a bit about them. So he come along, Carl Wells. He created this Orgonite. So this here consists of a organic, inorganic. So the inorganic obviously being metals. Now, powders is best. The finer the better. Dust or metal powders is best because you get so many more layers. The finer the metal, you get a lot more layers. You can put so much more into them, if that makes sense. So the more layers you got, the more powerful. So, and then you've got organic resin. So you can use other things that's organic, like beeswax or whatever, but you want the resin because you want it to shrink, and I'll tell you why in a sec, and squeeze on things. So, resin is organic. Technically it is, but technically it's not. But it's made up of, it consists of the molecule carbon, so it makes it organic, okay? So it is organic. So it being the metal powders mixed into it, now you've got thousands and thousands of layers within the Orgonite. Okay, because it's, resin, it's resin mixed with the metals. All right, so your reason why you want resin more than anything else is because that's squeezed, because you add in crystals. All right, so each one of these have got clear quartz amongst other crystals. So there's a piece of clear quartz bang in the middle there, a long piece. And crystals and things like that, gems, rocks, piezo or piezoelectric. So when they're squeezed, because in like themselves just naturally just sitting there, they create these scalar waves or Orgone energy, and everything I stated before is 0 point energy or life force energy. But when they're squeezed, that's amplified. All right, so now it produces even more. Now, the thing is with the metals and that, the organic and inorganic layers. Now, when metal is in close proximity to each other, in science and that, it creates the Casimir effect. So that there creates its own energy. And it's the scalar energy or chi, mana, prana, orgone energy. All that is the same thing, and that produces it in that Casimir effect. So you've got a Casimir effect. You've got the same sort of thing from the crystals. You put it all together. You add in copper coils. Optional, but this helps the direction the flow of the energy and stuff like that. It helps amplify and basically broadcast it. Picks the stuff up like an antenna and throws it out. And now it also structures water and helps plant growth and things like that. Yeah, if you wear a pendant and you got it around you all the time, or sleep with it or whatever, like help you get into a deep sleep. If you wear it as a pendant, just improves your immune system, structures water. Now here I have a picture, right? This is from my water distiller. I have 2 of these, and when it's all done, it's done its thing, I sit it on top, right? So I let it structure my water. So water has a structure. It's not just it's just water. But if you look down and research it, right down to the the molecule of water or whatever, the structure of it, they have a structure to it. And perfectly healthy, healing water sort of looks like a cartoon snowflake, like a snowflake. So, and it's healthy. But if it's toxic or polluted, or negative water, just through you have to research it. But like they make, like, say, hateful things to the water and stuff like that, and then they sample it, and its structure is very rough and ragged, but then they give a different, like, same body of water, but then they separate it. One's hate, and one they give it love, attention, like all these love words and nice words, and then they test that, and they find that it's very structured beautifully, and that's healthy water. So, but this here can do the same sort of thing. If you place your water, glass or whatever on top of that, they can do the same thing and make it beneficial for the body when you drink it. So now this here, that copper coil, there's a special sort of copper coil. That's a triskelion or a Hanukkah symbol. The way that's structured there, just that copper wire itself, if you just had that, and there's a thing called Kirlian photography. You can take an image of this and you can see the energy pulsing off of it. And that is actually a water symbol. So it being on top of, a jug of water or a cup of water on top of that is going to heal it. It's going to like structure it in a way that's healing for you. Okay? So these here, I love them. They're just great. Like, why wouldn't you have this around, basically? But yeah, that's a little bit of information about it, what they're for, how they're made, who come up with it. It's a real thing. Now, you're going to see this stuff coming out more and more in the future, probably mainly under scalar energy devices or scalar technology. Just look it up. You'll see for yourself. Just type it in, scalar energy. There's a few devices out now, and they're doing fantastic stuff with it, healing people of all sorts of stuff. And basically, it just helps you realign and heal with your own body's energy. It helps, just a device that can help you. It's a device that can help plants and animals and everything that's living. These create energy that is life force. So we want this. We need this. Not only that, it can take harmful energy, the DOR, from your Wi-Fi, or your cell phone, or whatever, any electrical device in your house basically produces bad stuff, bad energy, this DOR. And this here will help calm it down. It'll calm it down. It won't block your Wi-Fi like people think that, I've got this Orgonite and I'll put it in front of my my Wi-Fi router or modem, and they'll come along with an EMF meter and expect the reading to go down. That doesn't work. It doesn't stop or block it, because if it did, your phone wouldn't work or you wouldn't have any internet. It doesn't do that. The only way you can do that is pretty much wrap it in aluminium foil, or put it in a lead box or something like that. That'll block it. Metals wrapped around it will block it. This will not do that. All it does is grab that energy and harmonizes it. It grabs it and throws out the POR, more of it, so it's harmonizing and it passes through your body instead of it being chaotic waves and going through damaging your body. That could be interrupting your sleep. One reason why people can't sleep, or they've got insomnia or whatever, it might just be the fact that the Wi-Fi is on. Not only that, they've got smart meters attached to their house, or they leave their phone on and the data on all night. Now that's blaring in your brain. Everything sets out a pulse and there's waves and there's energy. Whether that's good or bad, that's a different story. Mostly we're getting bombarded with bad energy, okay? Believe me, you want some of this. It's going to improve your life, okay? So, yeah, I've ranted on enough about it. If you didn't know what it was, hopefully I've covered it a little bit. So you can go and look for yourself. Do your own research and find out for yourself. So, yeah, this is just what I've made. I really do like these pendants. I think they're, Really good. You know, you can wear it underneath your clothes. No one has to see it if you didn't want to, but you're getting the benefits right then and there, and it's going to protect you. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.